Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anissa Salima, and here I will explain about Old English. So let's get started. Uh, okay, Old English is the language of the Germanic inhabitants of England, date from the time of their settlement in the 5th century to the end of the 11th century. It is also referred to as Anglo-Saxon, a name given in contrast with the Old Saxon of the inhabitants of northern Germany. These are two of the dialects of West Germanic, along with Old Frisian, Old Franconian, and Old High German. Sister families to West Germanic are North Germanic with Old Norse, aka Old Icelandic, as its chief dialect, and East Germanic with Gothic and its chief and only attested dialect. The Germanic parent language of these three families, referred to as Proto-Germanic, is not attested by maybe record structure from evidence within the families, such as provided by Old English texts. Um, Old English itself has three dialects. First is West Saxon, Kentish, and Anglian. West Saxon was the language of the Alfred the Great, and therefore achieved the greatest prominence. Accordingly, the chief Old English texts have survived in this dialect. In the course of time, Old English underwent various changes, such as a loss of final syllables, which also led the simplification of the morphology. Upon the conquest of England by Normans in 1066, numerous words come to be adopted from French and subsequently from Latin. For a reconstruction of the parent language of English, called Proto-Germanic, see Winfried Lehmann's book on the subject. For access to our online version of Bosworth and Toller Dictionary of Old English, see an Anglo-Saxon dictionary. At first glance, Old English texts may look decidedly strange to a modern English speaker. Many Old English words are no longer used in modern English, and the inflectional structure was far more rich than is true of its modern descendant. However, with small spelling difference and sometimes minor meaning change, many of the most common words in Old and Modern English are the same. For example, over 15% of the 1,000 most common words in Old English survive today, and more than 75% of the top 100. Conversely, more than 80% of the 1,000 most common words in modern English come from Old English. A few teaser examples appear below our master glossary or best from dictionary, may be scanned, for example, drawn from our text and any modern English dictionary. That includes etymologies, will provide hundreds or thousand more. As we will see, Old English words were much inflected over time. Most of this apparatus was lost, and English became the analytic language we recognize today. But to read early English texts, one must master the conjugation of verbs and declination of nouns, etc. These inflectional systems had already been reduced by the time Old English was first being written. Um, Long after it had parted ways with its Proto-Germanic ancestor, the observation that matters could have been worse should serve as consolation to any modern English student who views conjugation and declination with trepidation. Okay, that's all for me about Old English. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much.